A dangerous nexus is threatening global peace. India and Israel, two closely allied states, have become mirror images of aggression, defiance of international law, and systematic human rights abuses. Recent events underline how both countries are two sides of the same coin when it comes to regional instability, human rights violations, and blatant disregard for international norms. Let's begin with the recent facts. On May 6, 2025, India unlawfully attacked Pakistan, falsely claiming it was targeting terrorist infrastructure. Independent international bodies, including respected global media outlets such as Reuters and Al Jazeera, confirmed these claims were utterly baseless. Satellite imagery and neutral military analysts exposed India's narrative as fabricated propaganda. Just days later, Israel followed a similar script, launching unprovoked missile attacks against Iran under the equally false pretext of nuclear threats. Iran's nuclear program, continuously monitored by the International Atomic Energy Agency (IAEA), consistently meets international safety standards. Yet Israel ignored global regulations, mirroring India's aggressive stance. But why such synchronized aggression? India and Israel share deep strategic cooperation dating back decades, exemplified through extensive military exchanges, joint drills like Blue Flag, and Israel's role as a key arms supplier, responsible for almost half of India's military imports in recent years. Israeli-made weapons, including drones and guided missiles, have frequently been used by India against Pakistan, notably during the Balakot incident in 2019 and in May 2025. Beyond military collaboration, the ideological resemblance between these nations is striking. Both states practice apartheid. Israel systematically oppresses Palestinians, enforcing displacement, illegal settlements, and institutionalized racial discrimination. India replicates this apartheid policy in illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, especially post-2019, revoking Article 370 to change demographics forcibly, committing extrajudicial killings, and silencing dissenters, documented meticulously by the UN Human Rights Council. Both countries shamelessly exploit the rhetoric of national security to justify severe human rights abuses. Their oppressive strategies are alarmingly similar: population displacement, illegal land grabs, military occupation, and brutal suppression of indigenous voices. International observers and reports from independent watchdogs repeatedly affirm this troubling alignment. Cyber warfare and intelligence sharing further strengthen their sinister alliance. Israel's Pegasus spyware scandal, exposed globally in 2021, revealed how Indian authorities deployed Israeli espionage technology to surveil journalists, activists, and political opponents. Clearly, Israel's intelligence methods directly influence India's internal repression tactics, particularly in Kashmir. Diplomatically, the collaboration continues unabated. At international forums like the UN, both countries consistently protect each other from accountability. India often abstains or sides with Israel during votes condemning Israeli atrocities against Palestinians, reciprocated by Israel's backing of India's oppressive actions in Kashmir. This coordinated aggression from India and Israel poses severe threats not only to regional peace but also global stability. Pakistan and Iran face identical threats from these aggressive neighbors who exploit false narrative to legitimize attacks. Recent military escalations confirm that this partnership is not just ideological but operational, coordinated, and deeply dangerous. Regional security demands immediate diplomatic interventions and heightened vigilance. Pakistan, in particular, must brace itself against these combined threats through enhanced security preparedness, stronger diplomatic advocacy, and strategic intelligence alliances. India and Israel, through their oppressive policies and aggressive maneuvers, have become twin pillars of instability, human rights violation, and international law defiance. The time for silence is over. The time for action is now. Pakistan remains vigilant, resilient, and committed to exposing these truths, standing firmly for peace, justice, and human dignity. This is Amara Farat Baloch, and you're watching Nexus Bulletin.